Greetings, church. It's Kevin Duclairon. I am outside of the Portland Police Department. It is on Southwest Main and 2nd Avenue. Right directly behind me here is where I was at. I went in and I got a police CAD number here. The officer is Emmy Evarson, and here it is, and here is the number at 20-29-4729. And I'm really disappointed because after talking to her, it's like nothing's gonna get resolved. My situation is no different than this guy's situation right here. You want to see who it is? Okay, this guy, George Floyd. There are protesters outside of the police department, but all they did was nod when I came out. They didn't have anything to say. I'm walking toward 3rd Avenue right now, and they're protesting up there. But and you can see that this Bill Clinton building is completely still barricaded, and this is the Justice Center, but it's also the police and the sheriff, and it looks like somebody's wearing military uniform and carrying an American flag up there. But I'll be real quick here. I spent the weekend pretty much preaching the gospel on Southeast 8th Avenue and Southeast Oak, right in front of RSD, which is a refrigeration company. And across the street from that is the roasting company, where they are roasting, I guess, coffee beans, and they're selling coffee beans and whatnot. But like I said in the previous video, and this is my second video, sexual assault, Gabriel and probably African American women or Haitian women were coming in. They sucked it, they used it, they stuck it in their holes and did what, this is my position right here. That's my bottom and that's my cock going down. But anyway, they sucked it, they used it. They did whatever they wanted with it. They stuck a needle in my shoulder blade, and I don't know what was inside of the needle, but it was painful. They did it yesterday. Every night that I was there, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and it was supposed to be again Sunday night, but they decided that I can't stay there on the sidewalk and in my 8x10, Jesus is Lord tent, and they decided that they were gonna snap a cord. What happened was that the Lord had Melinda says, "Hey, we're gonna show grab your stuff, grab your keys, and we're gonna show you a new spot for your big tent." The big tent is the 14x16, and so I followed the Spirit to go to this new spot. And when I followed the Spirit to go to the new spot, and I was looking around at the sidewalk and a piece of property where I could have purchased the property and pitched a tent there, I came out against Guy Franklin and Gabriel, and I came out against the Black Lives Matter community, and in words, and I basically says I'm not with that because these people, and I think there was a sign that says "Stop killing black people," and I said, and I don't remember what my response was, but it's like, but they're committing crimes. How are we supposed to respond to the fact that they're committing crimes? I had walked by a house that in an area where I had pitched a green tent, this big green tent, smelly tent that smelled like vagina, and apparently what Melinda said was that the man who came out against me the last time I was in the area called the Klan, and the Klan went over and snapped the pole of the tent. Problem is with that story, and Melinda always changes her story, is that I'm dealing with Gabriel and Guy Franklin. Gabriel, who's still trying to minimize me and cut me down to size as her little, her little sidekick. And I'm still dealing with MacArthur, and all the hits that comes with it. The shots in the knees, the shots in the ankles, the twisting of my big toe, sabotage to my property. I've been on that spot for 3 weekends, and this was, and it's been abuse all the way through. And me, I'm at the top of my lungs cursing them out in the public. I don't know where they're hiding in the shadows. So I don't give them the time of day, and I don't give them any respect. They're not my parents. You know, MacArthur's not my father in the faith. He's not my brother in the faith. He's an American Klansman. I heard that he's got a vagina. I heard Gabriel's got a cock. I hear that my mom's a gay woman. I don't know. I don't know these people. I thought I knew them, but they've destroyed me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Portland now. The gospel that I preach, nobody cares about the gospel. Even Jesus, turned out to be a big surprise. Where he's a whole different genre of what you read about in the gospel. Okay, he'll give me pain from the inside. And for what purpose or reason, I don't know. He doesn't like me as a pastor. He doesn't like me as a preacher. He doesn't like me as an evangelist. He doesn't want me in the church. He wants me in the cause. I mean, it's a really bad situation. It didn't get any better. It got worse. I mean, to the point where I'm saying, God, why am I still here? Why don't you just take my life and let me go? Send me where I'm supposed to go, because, the churches have turned. The community's turned, and let me walk up this way now. And I'm in pain. My shoulder blade is in pain. I just got the police report here, and it didn't accomplish anything. And I think the only thing she says, well, we'll contact you. And I think the only thing they can do is either put me under arrest, deport me back to Port-au-Prince, send me in the cuckoo farm place, because she says, well, we have no evidence. Gabriel came out on the intercom, and she said she's flat out denied it and says, I didn't hear a thing. So I'm like, okay, well, and she wanted to refer me to Cascadia or Unity, which is a mental place for crazy people. And I'm thinking, I've been down that road already, and I don't want to go down that road again. I've already spoken to those people. It doesn't make any sense. The government needs to, I think the government of this country and the Queen of England are basically combining their forces together against, so that I don't become anything other than another nigger and a slave under their lynching mobs. This is hold on. Protesters, music, right there. Cameramen, I don't know who they are. Tents. So this is the area. This is how it looks. This is the Bill Clinton building, and this is the Do Administration building. Still boarded up. Nothing's changed, and this is still Black Lives Matter. So everything. I'm back down here again with all of this. This is new. I didn't know this was going on. I was trying to avoid all of this. I want to read this. I want to show it to you. I went all the way over there, to kind of stay away from the whole thing. But here I am right back into the midst of this nonsense. This is the most ridiculous. And they got, this is, I don't know what the heck this is. This is We the People. It says 9/7/20, 229 billion 300,000. I'm not sure what that is. Dollars. 239 million. And then there's a Allison Waterson, age 20, 5'7". I don't know what that is. It looks like a memorial. And here is the replacement of whatever was there before. So, here in the city of Portland, nothing has really changed. We're still dealing with Black Lives Matter, and we're still dealing with a lot of this protest. The people are not getting what they want, so this is their response. And me, I'm still getting my ass kicked by these Haitians and these American Klansmen pretending to be Christians, and they're still waiting for me to declare myself a homosexual. And I'm thinking that is not the Christianity that I bought into. I didn't buy into homosexuality. I bought into Christianity, and this is ridiculous. But anyway, I got to get going. It's Sunday, September 27th, 2020. I am now 49, and I'm hating it. I'll be honest with you. And here it is. Look behind me. This is Portland, and this is the park where I'm at. This is the park that I used to love sitting and eating at. Now it's a mess. Anyway, I got to get going. Keep me in your prayers, and keep the faith as much as you can. You know, don't let the devil discourage you. He's an ass. You know, he's not cool at all.